Hello, and welcome to the episode of Cooking with Kimberly Live. This is our brunch edition. So, Happy New Year. Today is the first, if you're watching this live with me. If you're watching the replay, just to give you a reference, it is January 1st, 2025, and we are going to be making some easy brunches today. So my pampered friend Brandy was supposed to join me today. Unfortunately, her whole family is under the weather. What a horrible way to have to start the new year. So you get me today, which is great too. I have so many things I'm excited to share with you. So just to let you know, it's always difficult to plan a live cooking show when you have absolutely no idea what the sales and specials are going to be. So the first one of every month, this case, the first of the year, is so hard to plan because I don't know what to show you. I don't know what Pampered Chef is going to put out there as far as sale items. So what I decided to do is I wanted to do a brunch. I figure for New Year's, people are maybe thinking brunch and mimosas today because everybody's kind of getting up out of bed a little bit later today than normal. So here we are, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're going to make up some brunch. A little bit later than you would normally do brunch, but based on a poll on my VIP group, 1 o'clock today was the best time for people to join us live. So that's why we chose now. If you don't already follow my VIP group, make sure that you get that link from me so you can always be in the know when I'm doing these live shows. Generally, I do them every other Wednesday at 7:30 at night. Being New Year's, I opened it up to my group to see what time would work best for them. So here we are, 1 o'clock, making brunch for you. So today I am going to make a Dutch baby. So before you came on here with me, I've already preheated my oven to 425 and I have my cast iron skillet heating up in there because we want a nice hot skillet when we put our batter into it. That's what makes it nice and crispy. How many of you have ever had a Dutch baby before? Or maybe never heard of a Dutch baby before? It's a pancake, a giant pancake. And you're going to see that as we add the ingredients, it's very similar to making up a pancake. So again, I had no idea what Pampered Chef was going to be doing as far as sales and specials. So I just picked some of my favorite products that I wanted to show you. So I am going to use the deluxe mixer. I love this, and it has a new attachment now where you can make homemade pasta. Oh my God, it has been life-changing. We've made our own ravioli, our own lasagnas, fettuccine, spaghetti. It is so, so good. But this is very hands-free, so I love it. So I'll knock the bowl here. I have already, it's hard to get the angle. Let me turn you down a little bit. You're gonna lose my face, but you're gonna see what I'm working on here. All right, so I've already put my 3 eggs in here. And to get us started, I'm gonna lock our bowl in, slide this over and lift you up just a little bit. All right, here we go, here we go. All right, so turn this on. You can see the settings here. Let me just move my coffee out of the way here. So if you can see here, there's different settings: custom, whip, cream, mix, beat, and knead. So there's different options. And with the presets, it starts at a slow speed and speeds up. So your products don't come spilling out the top of the bowl while you're making it. It's very hands-free. You don't have to watch it. It stays in place. You'll see it wiggle around a little bit, but it never tries to jump off the counter. Very easy. There's different attachments. We're using the mixing attachment, and it has this rubber edge here. See how that is flexible? So it's constantly scraping the sides of the bowl as it's mixing. All right, so I've already got my eggs in there. Let me just grab my milk out of the fridge. Half a cup of milk. And I'm going to use the Easy Read measuring cup. You see the measurements on there. So when it's sitting on the counter, it's at an angle. You don't have to get right down to counter level to see when you've reached your level. So we need a half a cup in here. And as a consultant, if you ever have thought about joining the business, you can earn the deluxe stand mixer free by hitting $1,250 in sales in your first 30 days. And I would help you get there. So I would help you run your first several parties to get you started and help you win this amazing mixer. So if you want more information on that, you let me know because I would love to get you started this month. All right, now I'm going to use the adjustable measuring spoon. This, I don't know how well you can see it, but it's got the different measurements there. And we just need an eighth of a teaspoon of salt. And end up a little over just because it's hard to fill an eighth of a teaspoon. There we go. Then we need a tablespoon of sugar. So I am actually going to use the larger adjustable measuring spoon. This one goes everywhere from a teaspoon up to a tablespoon. Aren't these adorable? I got these from Tupperware. They're so cute. All right, tablespoon of sugar. Okay, and then a teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm sorry, folks, this is not available anymore. But I highly recommend you stay in touch. Again, follow my VIP page because this comes out every holiday season. This is the double Madagascar vanilla. It is amazing. It is double strength, so we can actually get by with half if we want to, but I love vanilla, so I still go full strength in there. And then we're just going to get this all mixing up here, and I'm just going to set it to mix. I think we probably only need about 2 minutes because then we're going to add some flour in there. And then that's just going to go hands off for us. Let me just put my milk away. All right, so you're going to watch it and it's going to start to speed up. You'll see the number change as it gets up to a higher speed and you're going to see the countdown. So while this is going on, you can start getting your other ingredients ready. So the next thing we're going to have to do is add half a cup of flour. Once we get this mixed in good together, we're going to add half a cup of flour. So what I have is the stainless steel measuring cup, and I just keep this right in my flour. Again, I don't know how well you can see it, especially because it sits in there, but it has these different measurements here. So, and then it has the lines inside. So I've already measured out a half a cup of flour that we're going to add in. It's looking pretty good there. We're just going to pause it because I'm going to add in the flour. There is a guard that you can get for this. I do have it. And if I was making a lot, if I was making a double batch, I would use that because I don't want my flour to come flying out. And then I could just put this in through the chute as well. And then just start that back up. And this recipe for the Dutch baby, I got this right on the Pampered Chef website. Easy to follow directions. Lets you know exactly what Pampered Chef tools you can use to make this delicious brunch. Yeah, mix all that up together. And with the startup kits, all of our startup kits are on sale this month. So I am so stoked that I decided to show you guys things like the mixer that you can earn free by joining Pampered Chef, because some of the tools that I picked are parts of our startup kits. So the adjustable measuring spoon set, this comes with all of our kits, and all of our kits are 25% off for the month of January to get you a fresh start with the fresh year, get some extra cash, meet some people, have a little bit of fun and give it a try. There's even a kit that you can start right now that is only $25 to start. And this looks, it calls for whipping it, and I feel like it might just need a little bit more here. Let me just. So I'm going to use the sauce whisk here, and because it's still just a little bit chunky for me. I probably should have sifted my flour a little bit. The sauce whisk is great. If you like making like roux, gravies, soups, cheese sauce, it's got silicone on the bottom so it won't scratch your nonstick pans. And you can get right up in the edges because of the shape of it. There we go. Now we're at a better consistency. Let me just move this mixer out of the way here. I have our trivet set here. This is great. It comes with a small, a medium, and a large trivet. You can just get the small one individually too, but I love the set. It's beautiful to leave out. I'm just gonna go grab my cast iron skillet and bring it over here. And I'm gonna use the Pampered Chef oven mitts. These are great. They are large enough for big hands. They go high enough on the arm, not quite high enough for me because I did burn myself on Christmas right above the glove. So you still got to be careful. But again, they're silicone. So if you're making like corn, you can reach right into the hot water. If you're pouring hot water, you don't have to worry about it getting on the gloves and burning your hands because they're silicone. And then they're padded on the inside as well. They have little hooks to hang them up. All right, so the Pampered Chef cast iron skillet. Love it. Who cooks with cast iron? I don't do it very often, but there's some meals that are just so much better when you make it in the cast iron. So I'm adding in 4 tablespoons of butter. There is a startup kit that includes the cast iron skillet. It includes, let's see, $675 in products. And right now you can get that startup kit for only $112.50. So you can get the skillet. It comes with the mandolin. It comes with those adjustable measuring spoons that I showed you. And I'm just melting the butter and just swirling it around, getting it up on the sides a little bit. But you can tell this pan is nice and hot. All right, so we're gonna dump our batter in there. You're just gonna hear it sizzle right away. Nice and hot. There we go. Not a whole lot to look at right now, huh? All right, let me get this back into the oven and we're gonna set the timer for 20 minutes. All right, well, that's bacon. We've got a few more things to show you. So again, if you want more information, we have so many amazing startup kits available right now. We have the basic set. That's a $25 startup set right now. So with that, you get your apron, you get your website for 30 days. You get, I think the cup, yes, you get the cup slicer, a seasoning, a couple little goodies. 25 bucks gets you started for 90 days to give it a try. I've spent $25 on way less, and this is an opportunity to create a different future for yourself and your family. And anything from making extra cash, getting amazing discounts on products, earning free products. There's so much more to it than just being a side hustle. The friendships that I have made through this journey, both other consultants, customers that I've met, people that have truly been a blessing in my life because of this business. So there's so much more to offer than just a paycheck. And if you think that sales aren't for you, don't think of it as sales. These are amazing products that people need in their kitchen. I'd love to tell you more about this. So again, the cast iron set is one of the sets. It's our cookware line here. That's on sale right now, $112.50. And there's 2 options, either the cast iron or a piece of our Brilliance cookware line. I think it's the 12-inch family skillet. I didn't grab that one out just because I have such a small kitchen, but just to show you how beautiful. This is a piece of the Brilliance cookware. This is the small guy. But it is truly nonstick. It is so easy to clean. You don't need to use butter to make eggs. It just comes right off. It's amazing. And it has a 10-year warranty. So I love that, as well as the cast iron. I would have a hard time picking which one I would get because obviously I now have both. But with that cookware launch kit, you again get the 90 days with the website. You get the brownie bake pan. You get a mandolin. You get, oh my goodness, there's so much in here. Some cool and serve pieces, a chef knife, a scoop, the garlic press, some cutting boards. Oh, there's so much. Just message me. I will give you the link and you can take a look at the full list of what's in there. And then they have the small appliance sets. These ones are on sale this month, $187.50. Who wants a coffee maker, a deluxe grilling griddle, or the deluxe multi-cooker? Oh my goodness. $187.50. You get $840 to $910 in products for $187.50. Even if you never sold a thing, that is a huge, huge opportunity to get a whole bunch of products in your kitchen. Let me know. I will get you the link. I will talk to you. I will answer any questions that you have. There are no sales obligations. You keep no inventory. Everything you get in your kit is yours to keep, regardless of if you ever sell another thing. So let's talk about that more privately. Now, let's get the rest of our stuff ready for our Dutch baby. Because once it comes out, we need to top it. Did you see this picture? We need to get some strawberries ready and some whipped cream. So let's do that. I have my strawberries right here. Let me talk to you a little bit about this prep and serve system. I just found out this morning this is on sale for January. So you can pick up this set at a discount. I believe it's 20% off, and I do not have the total here in front of me. And there's a couple different ways that you can get it. So they have the set that has the cutting board and the dishes. And these are great. They've got the air hole on top that's adjustable. They have the tray inside, so your food is not sitting in the liquid. And then they also have a divider. So if you want to put two different foods in there, you can do this. This is great for like Taco Tuesday, great for picnics. So many things that this is great for. And then these slide out here and slide in, and they can even go on the side. So if you are putting it on the corner of your counter, you can put one on one side and one on the other side. They're interchangeable. With how I've got my kitchen set up, I have both of them on the front. And right now we're just using one of them, but I've already cleaned my strawberries and had them stored in here. Take them out. And I'm just going to take the tray out of the bottom. And for storage, the tray can actually snap right onto the lid. And then you can put your, put it, divider in there just like that. But what we're going to do today is I'm going to use this now. It's already dirty. I've already got to clean it. I'm going to use it as my trash when I cut the tops of my strawberries off. So I have just one of our Pamper Chef paring knives. And this just comes in a 3 set. There is a couple other options available for the paring knives, but this is just the 3-piece starter set. It's great. Having sharp knives makes such a difference. It's so much safer. And just cuts right through these strawberries. That was a little iffy. We're just going to pitch that whole thing. These strawberries are very, very ripe. So the other part of this set is the store system. And it comes, if you're familiar with our cool and serve system, it's got the ice packs that you can put in the freezer. And it's a tray that these containers fit right on top of. So you can take it out to serve it and keep it on the cooling plate for serving. So if you're having a New Year's party or a Super Bowl party, it is great for that. And then I'm just going to take our cup slicer. And again, this comes with our startup kits. This is awesome. This is one of our best selling items. So the tray goes on it to protect it in the drawer and to protect you from getting hurt. It also, at least in my drawers, fits perfectly height wise in my drawer. But it's something that your kids can even help you with because it is so easy to use. You just take it and it is great for mushrooms, olives, strawberries, and it makes these perfectly sliced strawberries. And then when I pop it on there, they come right out for us. It's a little wet, so it's sticking to the side, but it's not sticking to the bottom because they just pop right out there for us. And we've got perfectly sliced strawberries. Super easy, right? And we've got our garbage out of the way. And now we need to make up some whipped cream. So I am going to use our whipped cream maker and decorator, another one of my favorites. This is a newer product. So right now I have the decorator tip on there, but we're going to make whipped cream. So we're going to use this one. I use this to make deviled eggs. I put my deviled egg filling in here and I piped it through there to fill my deviled eggs for the holidays. Turned out perfect. And then it comes with two of these. So if you make too much whipped cream, you can store it afterwards and just put those on there and store it right in here so you don't have to move it into another container. All right, so you need a tablespoon of powdered sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla, and a cup of heavy whipping cream. So we just put it all right in here. Let me check my directions. All right, so heavy whipping cream. Again, I'm going to use my Easy Read measuring cup here. Raising Madagascar vanilla. And you can make different flavors of whipped cream too. You can throw in some cocoa powder or Kahlua. I've heard of that. So many different options that you can do for that. And then a tablespoon of powdered sugar. Then on here, this is a breather. Whether you are piping it or making whipped cream, determines which one you need to do that. Really easy to use, and we just go until it's the consistency that we want. Right? I want to thank you all again for joining the live show today. Excited that you're here. If you're watching it on the replay, I appreciate you checking back in. Make sure that you follow me on YouTube and follow me on Facebook so you're always in the know on what's going on with Pamper Chef and what's going on with me. If you keep doing this, you'll eventually make butter. So if you ever want to make homemade butter, you can do that too. So I'm starting to get a good amount of resistance here. Just take a look at the consistency there. Maybe a little bit thicker. Now when it's time to put it on top, I can put the decorator tip on top, make it look all pretty and fancy. I'm just gonna throw this in the refrigerator for now until our Dutch baby is done. We got about 7 minutes left on the timer, and then we turn the temperature down, and then at 5 more minutes, so we're getting real close. Does anybody have any questions so far about anything that I've shown you today? Not yet. Okay. Okay. Wonderful. So there's a sale going on right now. Again, I didn't know till today what all those products were going to be, so I didn't have a whole lot of them out here to show you. But I can show you real quick. Make myself a little space here. Move our strawberries over. Show you this. This is our countertop utensil holder. You can fit so much in here. It rotates. And it has a spoon rest right there that slides out that you can use. There's a starter set available. I think it comes with the chopper, which is amazing. I think a pair of tongs. I don't know. There's a couple different things, but that is on sale right now. It is a great set if you have anybody that is buying their first home, getting married, headed off to college, or maybe you just want one for your house. I just bought mine because I got such a small kitchen. I just freed up 2 utensil drawers by getting this. So that's a ton of extra space that I have now because I love having all my tools and gadgets and doohickeys because they all do something different. So I love that I have them all. I love that I can have them all at my fingertips. So that is one of the items that's on sale right now. I didn't get a chance to look at everything, but make sure you follow my VIP page because I'm going to be highlighting each of the products that is in that sale because I have every single one of them. I do remember that when I looked at it today because they are all some of my favorites. So I'm excited that they're on sale this month. I'm also super excited about these consultant kits being on sale this month. There is so much opportunity with this business that I hope that you at least take the time to take a look at my website, get a little bit more information about what it means to be a Pampered Chef consultant, because it really isn't what I thought it was going to be. I decided to give it a try for 90 days. It's been almost 2 years now that I've been with Pampered Chef, and my initial thought was that I needed new pots and pans, and they're expensive. And as a consultant, I could get them free and at a discount. So I decided to give it a 90-day try. And I'm one of those people that I don't just give something a try. I'm going to put 100% into everything that I do and see if it could actually be something. And I told myself, as long as I'm making money and having fun, I'm going to keep doing it. And here I am 2 years later. And like I said, I've built some of the most amazing friendships and support system from this business. I see some of the consultants outside of Pampered Chef. I talk to people that are nowhere near here. Some of my favorite consultants I've never met in person, or I've only met once or twice in person when we go to conference or a meeting. But it doesn't matter because we support each other, we help each other, and we have an amazing team. We have an amazing company. They say it's the side hustle with heart, and I truly, truly believe that it is. The organizations and charities that Pampered Chef gives back to, we are now celebrating our 45th year this year. That is amazing. And it all started from one lady who had a dream to make dinner time fun and important for families again. And that is still what we do today, 45 years later. It's just instead of one person, there's thousands of us, and we're in more than one country now. And the company continues to grow, continues to be strong, and continues to support the consultants, which is amazing. We've got amazing technology, an amazing website, and of course, amazing products. So again, I hope you'll take the time, look at some of the startup kits, talk with me about it, ask me any questions, because believe me, I did not think that this is where I was going to be when I went to my second ever Pampered Chef show 2 years ago and then made the decision to join this amazing company. So, oh, it's like we're just about time to turn the temperature down on the oven. What does that need to go to? Reduce it to 350 and bake for 5 more minutes. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. I don't think it's even going to need it. It's looking pretty good in there. But it calls for a 10-inch skillet, and I used a 12-inch skillet. So it's cooking up a little bit faster because it's a little bit thinner. So I'm going to grab that and show it to you. It is beautiful. Take a look at that. And this will drop down. So we just set it here and we let it sit for a few minutes and it'll deflate. And then once it's done that, then we sprinkle some powdered sugar on top and top it with our strawberries and our whipped cream and serve it. Usually just cut it like into pie pieces. Like you get little triangles so everybody gets one of the edge pieces because this edge part will stay up. And as you see, the middle part now is starting to subside down a little bit. But it is piping hot when you have it in these cast iron pans, as you know, it just really retains that heat. So it's still cooking it now, even though I have it out. But because it's getting so brown around the edges, I know that it's done. If I cook it too much more, it's going to start to get dry. You don't want to undercook it because you want to make sure that your eggs are done. But I think we've got the perfect mix here. So we're going to go ahead and get this topped and have our brunch and start off our New Year family time here with our Dutch baby. Check out my Facebook page if you want to see the beautiful end results once I get it all topped up. Thank you again for joining. I hope everybody has a wonderful new year. Let me know if you have any questions about any of the products. If you want the recipe, I can get you the link. Again, it's right on the Pampered Chef website. So I can give you my personal link if you need, get you in touch with the recipes, get you in touch with the startup kits, get you in touch with the sale products. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.